What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony with the Wrenched Out Garage. Thank you for tuning in, and today we're going to be installing the AVS Aeroskin bug deflector on our 2018 Silverado because we need to protect the hood, protect the truck. Super simple install. But before I dive into that, hey guys, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you're interested in this product, there's going to be a link to it down below. Smash the link, help us out. Let's dive into this. So, it comes in a big box. I'm not going to show you the box, but I will show you the product. Comes in this bag, looks like this. And the reason I love these over pretty much any other bug deflector is simply because it looks great. Now, this is more of a hood deflector than per se a bug deflector, but it does a fantastic job. Now, there is some plastic that sits right on it, as you can see, and then we're going to be messing with these pads again. Now, if you guys watch my window visor install video, then I do essentially the same thing, to where I'm going to do a quick wipe down on the hood. I already cleaned the hood, but I'm going to do a quick wipe down with the alcohol pads. Now, I highly suggest this, and so does the manufacturer, simply because you want the best adhesive connection between the car or truck and the product. All right, so we got all kinds of stuff here. Looks like they include the surface prep and alcohol pads here. So I'm gonna throw that stuff down there. Now, again, this does have a dull, you can actually, I think you can see it there. It does have a little bit of a plastic cover. I will take that off when we're ready to install. And then this is, to make it very simple, I'm gonna prep it, and then ultimately, this is just gonna sit right there on the hood of the truck. Looks great. If you watch my Ram Rebel video, or if you watched any of my other recent videos, then you'll have seen that I have used these guys several times and will continue to, simply because I think it's a fantastic product. Now, again, this thing I've seen between 40 and 50 bucks available. Again, the links will be down below. I highly suggest it, especially if you're not running anything. Now, if you get it from Chevy, it's about 100 bucks, even for the same product. In fact, Chevy uses the same product. It is licensed. AVS is Aeroskin. That's how good a product this is. All right. So some just quick prep. Like I said, I cleaned it up earlier. Use their prep pad, and then I'm going to use their alcohol pads to get up the rest. Again, this should only take you a couple of minutes. Make sure your truck is clean though. Don't use wax on the front, or else you may have some issues with adhering. But we want to just get it nice and clean so those sticky things can sit up there. All right, it says it right there, as I said. Use the alcohol pads. Now, I did do this before, and you want to make sure that this cover, I would take it off because you don't want it sitting below the deal. And I did take off, it does come with this. I don't like it, and it's actually kind of funny because if you remove it, let's see if you guys can see it. There it is anyways. But that is a lot better than that. So let me toss this to the ground. Again, this is super simple to install. Should only take you a couple of minutes. And what I suggest is grabbing these, peel it back, obviously to a place where you can peel it. Now, because these are big runs, there's some big runs on these. I always peel both sides. And again, you don't have to have a lot sticking out, just enough to where you can grab it, because one of the things is if you do just one of them and when you're pulling this and it rips, then you're gonna have a bit of a problem because you're not gonna be able to get it all the way out without removing this whole thing from your car or truck or whatever you're installing. So again, I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we'll fit it on the vehicle and we'll be good to go. You know, I've said this before, and I'll say it over and over and over. just how important some of the small stuff between this and just the window guards was about $100, 90 to $100, guys. You know, if you got a car or truck, it's worth the investment. And they make a lot of different options. Obviously, you don't have to go with this one, or even AVS for that matter. But I would suggest at minimum getting these two things. You know, obviously the window vent shades are up to you on how you drive. Like I said in that video, I like to drive with my windows cracked, even when it's raining, especially if I've got a lot of passengers in there. So it's just something I prefer personally. All right. So again, you want to get all these tails. That's what I call them anyways. Make sure that they're pointed outward. And it is a little bit tricky when you go to do this and you go to put it on, because sometimes these will want to come back up. But it's worth doing this, at least in my opinion, because if, again, you rip this thing and you rip one of these and you go to pull it, or if you take them all off and you stick it and you miss, you're in for a treat of trying to get this thing off. Now, obviously, you could very gently set it down on the truck and then do it that way. In fact, that's what I'm going to do anyways. But I don't know. I prefer doing it this way. I've done it this way for years. And I've done quite a few of these and other versions. Again, I still think the Aeroskin is probably the best looking hood slash bug deflector, rock deflector on the market, because it's not huge. It doesn't stick off the truck. Now, I've used those versions many times over, and I'm sure somewhere in the future I'll use them again, but I just prefer this style. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So what I always do up front is kind of, without touching the car, is you want to get the main curves. So like this hood has a lot of curves in it. And the reason I want to do that is because you don't want to start off high or low. You want to try to get it as level and as even as you can. And because this hood has these dips in it, and it's hard to tell because it goes down a little bit, you want to just take your time, because what you don't want to do is miss, and then you're going to have, it's going to look a little bit funny on your truck because you missed one of the sides there. And so when you do it this way, you have a little bit of an opportunity to kind of fudge it, move it around a little bit, just like that. So I feel like I am on point right there. So obviously I didn't pull any of these ties yet because, again, you still have a little bit of flexibility if you want to move it around. You want to make sure your edges are good. Make sure your curves right here on the under part of the hood looks good, because obviously if you smash this thing on there right out of the gate and it's misaligned, you're going to be dealing with a pretty funny situation because your deflector is going to be off. Now this is in black. They do make it in chrome. Obviously because I'm doing black and red on my truck, that's what I wanted to do. And again, I just do it just as you see here. Kind of apply a little bit of pressure. Make sure you're all lined up properly. Take your time, because you definitely don't want this thing flying off your car or truck or whatever it may be. But again, this looks really good on this truck, and I've had it on other makes and models, and I think it's just one of the best looking ones. Now obviously with this truck, because I've got the red, the black bow tie, everything kind of flows together, but I promise you that this looks pretty dang good on the bulk of trucks. And if you're like the chrome look, then get the chrome one. But that pretty much wraps this video up. Again, I will put a link to this down below if you're interested. Make sure hit that link. I'll put it for a couple of different models. This is for the 16 through 18. As for those models, they did the hood change. So if you're interested, grab it there. Hey, Don't forget, hit subscribe. Check out some of our other videos here on YouTube. We appreciate you guys watching everything. And don't forget, if you're out riding or driving, do it safely, and we'll see you in the next video.